Hi, good morning. Welcome to yourstutor.com. In today's session, we'll talk about comparison operators in PHP. Well, comparison operator is used to compare two operands. So we have following comparison operators in PHP. Equal to comparison operator, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Let's understand with an example how to use comparison operators in PHP. So for that we would be declaring two variables. Let's say A, and let's assign a value of 10 to A, and the another variable would be B. Let's assign a value of, let's say, 6 to B, and let's declare another variable C without any value right now, or we need not use it. So the first comparison operator would be the equal to. So it would be like this: if variable A equal to variable B, then echo A is equal to B, else echo A is not equal to B. So this comparison operator checks if the two operands are equal or not. So we are here using a if condition. If A equals to B, then print or echo A is equal to B, else print or echo A is not equal to B. Now in this example we can see that A is equal to 10 and B is equal to C. Of course this condition is not true. So the answer of this comparison operation would be false. Now let's save this and refresh our web page, and we would see the echoing result is A is not equal to B. So clearly the comparison operator has found out that the A is not equal to B, and hence it is echoing that A is not equal to B. Now let's say we assign a value of 10 to B. Now let's see what happens. We have saved this and we'll refresh the page. A is equal to B now. So this condition is now true. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, so A is equal to B. So the condition is true, and now we are echoing A is equal to B. So this is your comparison operator or the equal to operator. The next is not equal to. So it reverses the comparison. So exclamation sign and then an equal to sign. So this would basically check if A is not equal to B. If A is not equal to B, then the answer would be true, else the answer would be false. So if A is not equal to B, if it is true, then print A is not equal to B. But if it is false, then print that A is equal to B. Let's save this and refresh the page. Well, it shows A is equal to B. Of course, because A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10. So this condition is set to false, and this is being printed on the screen. Now, if we kind of change the value of B and let's make it 6. Now, if A is not equal to B, this condition would be set to false. And if we refresh the page, we would see that A is not equal to B. This condition would now be set to true. So actually A is not equal to B, so A is not equal to B is being printed. The next comparison operator is greater than. So let's see. If A is greater than B, then echo A is greater than B, else echo A is not greater than B. Save this, refresh the page. Well, A is greater than B. Of course, A is 10 and B is 6. But if we make 6 as, let's say, 15, then let's see. A is not greater than B. Absolutely right. Since here now B is greater than A, so this condition is set to false. The next is less than. If A is less than B, it should echo A is less than B, else it should echo A is not less than B. Now here we can see that A has value of 10, B has value of 15. So this condition A is less than B would be true, and this echo statement would be executed. And let's refresh the page. Of course, A is less than B. But if this is set to be false, if we change the value of 20 here, and then if we refresh, A is not less than B because A has 20 and B is 15. The next is greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to. So if A is greater than or equal to B, now if it is true, then let's write A is greater than or equal to B. If not, then A is not greater than or equal to B. So in this case, A is 20, B is 15. Let's see which condition would be true. So A is greater than or equal to B. You're absolutely right. So this echo message is being printed. Now, even if A is 15, so remember this operator says greater than or equal. So A is 15, B is 15. So again, this first statement would be printed. The next comparison operator is less than or equal to. So if this comparison is true, then print A is less than or equal to B. Else A is not less than or equal to B. Save this, refresh. A is less than or equal to B, absolutely, because this comparison is set to true. But if, let's say, A is 20, we can refresh this. A is not less than or equal to B because here the value of A is more than 15. But if A is, let's say, 8, so A is less than or equal to B. So these are very powerful yet very simple comparison operators provided in PHP, and I'm sure that you are able to understand these, how to use these comparison operators. Well, in the next tutorial we'll talk about logical operators, and as we go in the tutorial we'll talk more about how to use these operators. Thank you so much and see you soon. Thank you.